Once upon a time, in a land where the trees whispered ancient secrets and the rivers sang lullabies, there was a mystical place known as the Forest of Echoes. This enchanted forest was famous for its magical properties. Every word spoken within its boundaries was echoed back with an added hint of wisdom and enchantment. The forest was home to many magical creatures, but none were as curious and courageous as a little fox named Finn. Finn was a small, russet-colored fox with bright, inquisitive eyes and a heart full of adventure. He lived at the edge of the Forest of Echoes and often ventured into its depths to explore and discover its secrets. The forest was not just a place of beauty, it held an ancient treasure known as the Heartstone, a gem said to possess the power to bring peace and harmony to the land. One day, the peace of the Forest of Echoes was shattered and an ominous shadow appeared. It was an evil sorceress named Morgana, who sought the Heartstone to enhance her dark powers. With the Heartstone in her possession, she planned to cast a spell that would plunge the land into eternal darkness. The forest's magic began to wane, and the creatures sensed the growing danger. Determined to protect his home and the Heartstone, Finn decided to embark on a quest to find the Heartstone before Morgana could. His journey began with a visit to the forest's oldest inhabitant, an ancient oak tree known as Elder Elm. Elder Elm had seen many things in his long life and was a source of wisdom for all who sought it. Elder Elm, Finn asked, I must find the Heartstone before Morgana does. Can you help me? Elder Elm's leaves rustled as he spoke. To find the Heartstone, you must first face 3 trials. Each trial will test your bravery, wisdom, and kindness. Only by overcoming them will you be able to reach the Heartstone and protect it from Morgana. With a nod of determination, Finn set off deeper into the forest. The first trial awaited him at the Whispering Falls, a cascading waterfall that roared with 1,000 voices. The falls were guarded by the River Guardian, a majestic water spirit with scales that shimmered like moonlight. The River Guardian challenged Finn to solve a riddle. What is so fragile that saying its name breaks it? Finn thought carefully. He knew that the answer had to be something delicate and precious. After a moment, he said, Silence. The River Guardian smiled and allowed Finn to pass. The waters parted to reveal a hidden path leading to the second trial. The path led to the Grove of Shadows, a dark and eerie place where the trees seemed to shift and whisper secrets. In the center of the grove stood a maze of twisting vines and thorny brambles. At the heart of the maze was a magical lantern that would light the way to the next trial. As Finn entered the maze, the shadows seemed to come alive, creating illusions and making it difficult to find his way. But Finn remembered the echoes of wisdom he had heard in the forest and used them to guide him. He followed the echoes of encouragement and found the lantern, which illuminated the path out of the maze. The final trial took place in the enchanted glade, where the Heartstone was hidden. The glade was protected by the forest's enchantress, a graceful being with a robe woven from the forest's magic. To gain entry, Finn had to prove his heart was pure and his intentions noble. The enchantress asked, Why do you seek the Heartstone? Finn replied earnestly, I seek it to protect my home and the creatures of the forest from the darkness that threatens to consume us. The enchantress saw the sincerity in Finn's eyes and allowed him to proceed. She led him to a hidden chamber where the Heartstone rested upon a pedestal of intertwined roots. Its glow was soft and calming, a beacon of hope. Just as Finn was about to retrieve the Heartstone, Morgana appeared, her dark magic swirling around her like a storm. You cannot stop me, little fox, she sneered. But Finn stood firm. I will do whatever it takes to protect my home and the Heartstone. A fierce battle ensued, with Morgana unleashing her dark powers. Finn, using his quick reflexes and the magic of the Heartstone, managed to outwit Morgana. The Heartstone's light countered her dark spells, and with one final burst of light, Morgana was banished, her shadowy form dissipating into the night. With Morgana defeated, the Heartstone's magic was restored, and the Forest of Echoes began to shine with renewed brilliance. Finn returned to the edge of the forest, where the creatures of the land awaited him with cheers and gratitude. The Heartstone was placed back in its rightful place, and the forest's magic flourished once more. Finn became a hero among the forest creatures, celebrated for his bravery, wisdom, and kindness. The legend of Finn and the Heartstone was passed down through generations, a story of courage and the enduring light of hope. And so, the Forest of Echoes thrived, its magic safeguarded by the brave little fox whose heart was as bright as the Heartstone itself.